Hi everyone and welcome to the MERNSTech. I'm Bharata and today we'll discuss the difference between static websites and dynamic websites. Static websites is just basic HTML, CSS and JavaScript code which never change. Okay, it behaves the same way even after 5 years or 10 years. It will behave the same way and the website will still be the same. You see, it is just basic HTML and CSS code that we upload it to the server, and it has zero chances of getting hacked or you cannot change it because it's just static code uploaded to the server. It's just like watching a video. Okay, suppose you watch a movie created in 2012 and you watch the same movie in 2020. The movie still stays the same, right? Still stays the same. That's the thing with static websites. The static websites always remain same unless you upload or update manually, unless you code manually and change it. Okay, that is a static website. It does not change on its own. Okay, someone will have to change it. The programmer will have to change it. Suppose there is a text such as hello world in the website, but that hello world will never change unless the programmer opens the code and updates it to hello whatever it is. Okay, now let's discuss about dynamic websites. Okay, dynamic website is designed in such a way that it can change on its own or users can interact with the website, such as a full stack website. Consider an e-commerce website. Okay, in an e-commerce website, when you log in, then you can have your own cart and then you can add items to the cart. When you add items to the cart updates, the design may change, right? The items will be there in the cart. So this is how the dynamic website operates. The programmer codes once the dynamic website and then the website goes on to perform on its own with its own functionality, right? And then users can interact with the website, right? Such as YouTube. In YouTube, when you upload a video, the video now is there on YouTube. YouTube is the website, and now YouTube can display all the videos, and you interacted with it without the programmer every time being updated or every time changing the website. Okay, that's about the dynamic website. And in dynamic website, we need the backend functionality also. Okay, not only the front end, because if we have only the front end, then we can say that it will never change because backend is required because we fetch the data from the database and many other content. Now we can say the dynamic website can also be of two types. At least I say that it can be two types. One is a server-side rendered pages in which we have mostly only backend, and one is API based websites. Okay, first one, let's talk about server rendered. Server rendered, you can think of PHP. In PHP, when you code with PHP, you can directly output the code, right? Suppose you get something from MySQL database and then you just output it, you just echo it to the HTML page, and there is very much less or no or most front-end code. But if you consider API based websites, you create APIs, you create REST APIs, and then you consume those APIs from the front end, right? Using some framework or without any framework, using just JavaScript and fetch like that. So there can be two types. That's it. One is server side, directly we create the front end output from the backend, and that should be dynamic, of course, because it's one of the types of dynamic website. And another is API based, where in the server we will create all the APIs, we will keep all the things ready for updating, deleting, inserting, posting, whatever it is, and then the front end will use those APIs to update the website so that the user can interact with it. So that's it. Static website is just a simple thing, just basic code with which you cannot do much. It's just good for blogs or like that. And then the dynamic website is good for an application based thing where it updates on its own. The dynamic website, it changes on its own. And that's it for this video, and thank you for watching, and like, comment and subscribe to the MERNSTech.